Hey, plant enthusiasts! Welcome back to the channel. Today, we are diving deep into the fascinating world of fruits. Not just the delicious things we eat, but the incredible structures that help flowering plants spread their seeds. You might think you know what a fruit is, but there's more to it than just the sweet stuff. Botanically speaking, a fruit is a seed-bearing structure that develops from the ovary of a flowering plant. Think of it like this. After a flower is pollinated, the ovary, which houses the ovules, starts to mature. This matured ovary becomes the fruit, and inside, the ovules develop into seeds. So, that apple you are eating? It's a ripened ovary with seeds inside. The fruit's primary purpose is seed dispersal, helping the plant reproduce and spread. Now, let's talk about the different types of fruits. We can broadly categorize them into three main groups: simple, aggregate, and composite. Simple fruits, 2. Aggregate fruits, Ethereal, 3. Composite fruits, multiple. First up, we have simple fruits. These develop from a single ovary, either monocarpellary, meaning one carpel, or multicarpellary, meaning multiple fused carpels. Think of a cherry, a tomato, or even a pea pod. All these develop from a single ovary, making them simple fruits. We can further classify simple fruits into fleshy and dry fruits. Let's look into dehiscent fruits, also known as capsular fruits. These fruits split open when mature, releasing their seeds. Dehiscent fruits, capsular fruits. First up, the legume or pod. This fruit develops from a single ovary and splits along to seeds. Think peas, beans, and gram. Next, the follicle. Similar to a legume, but it splits along only one seam. Examples include larkspur and calotropis. Now, the silique. This unique fruit, characteristic of the mustard family, has a false septum and splits from the bottom up. And its shorter cousin, the silicula, like shepherd's purse, is almost as wide as it is long. Finally, the capsule, a diverse group that opens in various ways, like porous dehiscence in poppies, loculicidal in cotton, or septicidal in aristolochia. Now, let's move on to indehiscent or achenial fruits. These fruits don't split open, the seeds stay inside. Indehiscent or achenial fruits. The achene, like in clematis, is a dry, single-seeded fruit where the pericarp doesn't fuse with the seed coat. The caryopsis, found in grasses like wheat and rice, has its pericarp fused with the seed coat. The cypsela, like in dandelions, has a persistent hairy calyx called a pappus. The nut, like a cashew nut, has a hard, stony pericarp. The samara, like in maple trees, has wing-like pericarps for wind dispersal. Next, schizocarpic or splitting fruits. These dry fruits split into one-seeded segments. Schizocarpic or splitting fruits. The lumentum is a segmented legume. The cremocarp, characteristic of the carrot family, splits into two mericarps. The regma, like in castor, splits into cocci. The carcerulus, like in malava, splits into single-seeded mericarps. And the double samara, like in maple, splits into two winged segments. Now, Let's get juicy with succulent or fleshy fruits. Succulent or fleshy fruits. The drupe, like a mango, has a stony endocarp. The berry, like a tomato, has a fleshy mesocarp. The pepper, like a watermelon, has a hard rind. Like an orange, the hesperidium has a leathery rind and juicy hairs. The balusta, like a pomegranate, has a tough rind and fleshy testa. The amphizarca, like a wood apple, has a hard epicarp and fleshy interior. And the pome, like an apple, is a false fruit with a fleshy thalamus. Aggregate fruits, also known as heteros. These are formed from multiple ovaries of a single flower. These are clusters of fruitlets from a single flower. We have heteros of follicles, achenes, berries, and drupes. Think raspberries and strawberries. Each little section of these fruits develops from a separate ovary of a single flower. That's why they look like a cluster of tiny fruits. Composite or multiple fruits. These develop from an entire inflorescence. The Syconus, like a fig, has a fleshy receptacle. And the saurosis, like a pineapple, is a fusion of multiple flowers. Pretty cool, right? Understanding these distinctions helps us appreciate the incredible diversity and complexity of the plant world. Fruits are more than just food, they are vital for the survival and spread of flowering plants. If you found this video informative, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Let me know in the comments which fruit type surprised you the most.